My name's Hilary McCollum. I'm going to be reading from Golddigger, which is published by Bella Books. It's set between the California gold rush and the Irish famine. Francis Moriarty has fallen in love with another young woman, Kitty Gorman. They've embarked on a secret relationship. In this scene, Kitty and Francis go with Kitty's mother to a wake, and we join it just as the crowd are saying the rosary for the dead man. As the final Hail Mary is echoing around the crowd, Kitty turns to me. I'll go and tell my mother we're away home. Shouldn't we wait for her? No, she'll be here for the night, sitting up with Bridie. It's just you and me. She winks at me, an extravagant wink that sets me shivering and flushing at the same time. I'm going to be sleeping with Kitty. I've been wanting this chance, but now that it's upon me, I am terrified. Will she just expect to go to sleep? It has been a long and tiring day and she is surely exhausted. Or will she want something more? And what might that more be? I've seen the animals rotting in the fields. I know this happens between a husband and a wife to get a baby. But I have not the first idea what I might be supposed to do with Kitty. I have no wish to be humping at her like a dog. You're a quiet one tonight, Kitty says as we walk back towards Ballyferreter. So are you. That I am, she says, hooking her arm into mine. I've been thinking about old William. I was forgetting how long you must have known him, I say. She shakes her head. It's not so much that I'm sad for him. Sure, he lived till 83 and died with his family around him. It's my own life has me thinking. I don't want to waste a minute of it. Her voice is urgent now. She pulls me to her and kisses me. I stand in her arms in the moonlight. I don't want to waste a minute with you, she says, then kisses me again, a long kiss, minutes long. I can feel it everywhere. I'm tingling and breathless. She breaks off. Let's go home. I'm full of nerves again as we enter her cabin. She leaves me building the fire back up while she takes the lantern out to the privy. I can hardly look at her when she returns. She puts her hand on my shoulder. Your turn, she says. I barely need the lantern to find my way. The moon is so bright. On the way back to the cabin, I find water in the pail near the door. I splash my face and dry it on my sleeve, then swirl water around my mouth. Finally, I comb my hair with my fingers, wanting to look my best for her. I open the door of the cabin. Kitty's already in bed. She holds the covers open. Below them, she's naked. I look away, unsure what to do. Don't be scared, she says. I slip off my clothes, aware of her eyes on me. At last I join her in bed. We lie side by side, looking at each other by the light of a couple of candles. I've grown up in a room of sisters, but I've never really looked at a naked woman before. Her skin is pale, arms lightly freckled, body soft curves, hair a dark red. Slowly I stretch my hand towards her, touching her down her right side. A thrill jumps through me as I feel her warm flesh beneath my fingers. I must kiss her. She answers me with one that is deep and strong, her arms coming about me, her breasts against me. I come away breathless, gazing into her eyes for a moment, then looking away. Don't be shy, darling Frankie, Kitty says, leaning in to kiss me on the cheek. And don't forget to breathe. I let my breath out in a rush. We both laugh. There's no hurry, she says. I nod. I could never have imagined feeling like this. It makes me tremble. Yet only a few months ago, I didn't even know you. I feel tears behind my eyes and bury my head on her shoulder. She strokes my hair. There now, darling. She lifts my hand towards her mouth and kisses it, gentle kisses landing on my fingers and palm. I look up at her. She kisses my forehead, below my eye where the tears have fallen, my cheek, to the left of my mouth, my lips. My mouth opens. I feel her tongue against mine. I kiss her back, fierce and passionate. The whole of my body is alive and tingling. I seek her breast with my hand, circling the edge with my fingers, progressing slowly to the centre. The nipple hardens and rises in response to my touch. I move so I can take it in my mouth. Her breath quickens. Is this right? I whisper. Yes. Oh, yes, she answers. We carry on like this long into the night, touching and stroking and kissing, till there is no part of her I do not know, till she has taken me to a place I had no idea existed, stripped not just to the skin, but to the soul. I fall asleep on my side, head in the crook of her arm, hand resting on her belly. It's early when first awake, but there's enough light to see by. She lies on her back, both arms flung out above her head, the slightest smile on her face. I think I'll lie here for a while, then get up and make my darling breakfast. But it's some time later when I wake again, slowly, gently coming to. I feel her breath on my shoulder, her foot on my calf. My eyes slowly open to see hers looking at me. I cannot help but smile. She kisses the edge of my upturned mouth. Morning, Frankie, she says.